record button. All right, here we are. Welcome, everybody. Hey, my name's Tammy. I'm here with my fearless crew. Tonight is a special night, a special time. We normally meet at 9 o'clock Eastern for what I call the Monday Money Movement. We have a special guest, Tony. He's going to be presenting tonight on an amazing opportunity. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what kind of happened with me and my husband and my son, and then we're going to kind of take it from there. You guys are going to have an amazing kind of glimpse, a little bit of a glimpse. We're not going to cover everything tonight, but this Zoom here specifically, we're going to concentrate on the comp plan part, and then we're going to kind of open it up for any questions. So again, my name's Tammy. I've been in the industry about 10 years, network marketing. I've owned and operated restaurants, mortgage broker businesses. I was just saying that before the recording. So my business, I guess you could say endeavors have been quite a bit for 33 years. I've been self-employed. I don't know anything else except for being self-employed. And I love teaching and training people. That is my passion, especially in the money-making niche. So on October 20th, I was looking on Facebook, like a lot of you guys and gals, and I saw a friend of mine, and she had posted a picture of her coin. I said, cool. I said to her, that is really awesome. What is that? And she said, Brad, if you can let those folks all in, that would be awesome. We got about 4 or 5 waiting. And she said, well, it's my metals business. And I said, well, that's really cool. My husband has been collecting since he's 8 years old. And she said, no kidding. And of course, the door opened right there. And I said, well, I want to really check that out. Do they happen to have a referral business, a referral program? And she said, absolutely. So I got on a Zoom, just like you guys are here. She didn't explain it. She just says, hey, Tammy, you got to check it out. You got to jump on a Zoom. And here it is. It's literally grown to over 85 people on my team already. And we're just starting. We just got started. It's just amazing to me to see the growth and why people want this. Okay? Silver coins, MS-70s. My husband loves to rattle these things off. I was just saying before the recording, these are real assets. And so with the value of money, and everybody knows that the value is obviously declining, right? That you want to hold these. You want to get assets, whether it be Bitcoin, gold, silver, real estate, food storage, the list goes on. But this company specifically that I ran across, this is called 7K Metals. Kind of a neat name. I like 7K. I was like, well, what's 7K stand for? So I'm going to have Tony talk a little bit tonight. And like I said, this is only going to be like a 30-minute because we want to make sure that this presentation here is a presentation for everybody to be able to use and then share with people that are joining at record pace. I mean, you can see it right now. I still got people to promote on here. Brad is like trying to click as fast as possible over there to get people on. But yeah, gold and silver, I kind of like it. I don't know about you guys. Do you guys like getting gold and silver in the mail? I know I do. Look at Justin. He's ordering more all the time. So that's what it's all about. Now, it's not your traditional or I guess you could say business opportunity where, it's a lotion potion pill or something that you can't touch or feel, it's an actually tangible asset. That's what I like about it. Okay. So like I said, of all the years I've been working online and helping people online, it's just a lot of fun. There's a different energy here. And in my opinion, when people have fun and they're collecting things and they're getting things in the mail like this, we got happy campers here, So I'm going to pass the mic over to Tony, and then Tony can just kind of give his ditty. I call it a ditty. And then, by the way, Tony, I like ditties. And I'm an 80s gal, so I'm Jack and Diane. And I know I'll get you laughing because earlier you and I were laughing and, we were having a good time. So anyway, Tony, I'd love to have you share with my fearless crew how you found out about the company yourself, and then maybe a little bit about the comp plan. It's just a real casual Zoom tonight. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. First of all, let me say, Tammy, hats off to you for being an incredible leader. You're the major reason why so many are gathered on the Zoom at the spur of the moment. One of the beautiful things about this kind of business is that I believe more so than any other type of business, it rises and falls upon leadership. And if you become the best leader you can be, definitely you'll be able to have success in this arena, what we call network marketing. So hats off to you, Tammy. I know you'll continue to break records for many years to come in this opportunity. And guys, my background is very simple. I'm a 16-year veteran of the network marketing space. Prior to getting involved in network marketing, I was an operator at a chemical plant, and I was earning a six-figure income, working 60 to 80 hours a week. And the only reason I even was open to a plan B was that the chemical plant I was a part of, they went through a merger. And the first lie that they told us is that no one had anything to worry about. 6 months later, we were blindsided, and they told us that by Christmas, of all times of the year, 1 out of 4 would no longer be employed, and that was devastating to me. And although I was not a victim, I saw 264 of my friends lose their employment in a moment's time, and that was my wake up call. And so a friend of mine approached me a month later. I got involved. It made sense. A year and a half later, I walked away from corporate America after, in my first opportunity. Uh, didn't have the kind of success in my first opportunity. I tell people I failed my way to success. But my second opportunity was a gold and silver company, and this is my third opportunity. And I've been blessed, like Tammy, to have earned millions of dollars in this space in a 16-year career. And I don't share that to guys tonight to impress you, but to impress upon you that if someone like myself that doesn't have a college degree can do this business and earn several thousand every week, then every last one of you guys on the Zoom tonight have the exact same opportunity. And I was blessed that 4 years ago when the company started, actually November the 5th, 2016, was the first day, the pre-launch of the company. I was blessed to be one of 236 people that signed up day one. And I remember because my first gold and silver company did make it, ladies and gentlemen. I remember that day after meeting the co-founders the day before, the billionaire Roger Ball and Josh and Zach and also Richard Hanson. I remember just thinking to myself, I just needed something to work for me. And do me a favor, put a one in the chat if you've ever been in a place you just needed something to work for you. And so after spending time with these guys, it made so much sense. I decided to plant my flag. I went on to now introduce a little over 100 people to this opportunity, and I have a team now that's several thousand people that's not only across the nation but literally worldwide as we speak. And so I'm going to share with you guys tonight something I'm passionate about because at the end of the day, there are two types of people that love what we do here at 7K Metals. You have the people that have already been buying gold and silver. They love the fact that they simply get a membership that can get it at some of the best prices in the world. And so that's the first person. The second person is those savvy entrepreneurs like Tammy and like myself. And not only do we love the fact that we get something every month that by definition is an asset, but we get a chance to earn income by helping others also become successful. And I've always prided myself in being that servant leader, ladies and gentlemen. And I adopted the philosophy of my first mentor, Mr. Zig Ziglar, who said you can have everything you want out of life if you simply help enough other people get what they want out of life. And for those of you that are interested in maximize the compensation plan, the only way you will do so, and this is coming from a guy that got to the top of the comp plan of June of last year. The only way you'll do so, ladies and gentlemen, is by helping other people on your team also become successful. And that's one of the many things I love about this company. You can go out there and sponsor 100 people, but if you don't help the other people on your team rank advance along with yourself, you're not going to maximize the compensation plan. So I just wanted to share that with you. And I'm going to share my screen right now, and I'm going to pull up the compensation plan. I'm going to go through it, and then I'm going to open up the floor for Q&A and entertain any kind of questions. So again, I've been blessed to be here from the beginning, one of the pioneers. So I know about the good, the bad, and the ugly. So we'll share that with you guys tonight. Share my screen. Oh, whoa. Hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen. I hit the wrong thing. Okay. Let's do this. Let me share the screen. And I'm proof positive. You don't have to be very sharp to have success in this business, ladies and gentlemen.
I do this all the time. I mess up every time I do a Zoom. So it's like, yeah, don't have to be techie.
All right, let me go back to let's see, previous.
Rick knows that about me.
All right, all right. We'll start right here, ladies and put a 1 in the chat. I mean, Tammy, I guess you guys can see my screen now.
No, not yet. I can't.
Can't?
I can't anyway.
Oh wow. Okay. I thought I'd shared it. Okay. Share screen.
Yeah, Rick says sometimes it's worse when you're techie.
Can you see my screen now?
Sure can.
Okay, good deal. Good.
Ready to rock and roll now.
All right. Okay, let's go here. Put it in the PowerPoint mode. All right, you guys see that? Put a 1 in the chat if you can see that. Okay, all right, good deal. All right, and what I did, ladies and gentlemen, this is the PowerPoint that's in the back office of 7K Metals. So I'm just gonna, the first part of the PowerPoint just talks about all the many benefits that come along with it. You get a chance to buy the wholesale product at member direct pricing. You also get a chance to buy the retail or the collectible coins. And that's where the points come from that feed the compensation plan. That's where the residual part of the comp plan. But in the beginning of the presentation, it talks about there was a study that was done in May of 2017 that said 44% of Americans could not take a $400 hiccup in their life. That means a tire blows out, something happens to a washer or dryer. So not only do we have a way for you to collect precious metals, but for those that are looking to earn some additional revenue, those that are looking for a side hustle, we also got you covered on that part as well. And here's how the compensation plan works. It's a dual team system, or what most people know as a binary compensation plan. And the reason why that's so important is keep in mind the company was designed to help everyday people to become successful, to make money that had never made money before. And the reason why I'm excited and the reason why the binary is by far the most popular compensation plan in the industry, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm a 16-year veteran of the space. And if you study the industry of home-based business and network marketing over the last 70 plus years, history has shown us, I don't care what the name of the company, I don't care what product they have or the service, the average person in their lifetime within any company will sponsor 2.3 people. That's why the binary or the dual team system is so popular, because all you have to do is find 2 people that this makes sense with, and you're now in position to start earning income. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to reduce it to the ridiculous tonight. Now, they don't pay your commission for signing people up. They give you points that will turn into dollars. Here's how it works. Whenever you bring on someone, whenever you sponsor someone and place them on team 1 and sponsor someone and place them on team 2, you are now accumulating points. And whenever there's a combination of 500 points on team 1 and 500 points on team 2, the company pays you a $500 commission. Real simple. 500 points, 500 points, $500 commission. So the next question I'm always asked, how do you get the points that will turn into dollars? Here's how it works. When you sign up a membership, and when that membership renews the next year, you will get 50 to 150 points. There's 2 memberships. There's the $199 membership and there's the $499 membership. So when you sign up a membership, you will get 50 to 150 points. But keep in mind, this is a Sam's Club or a Costco model, which means that when that membership renews 12 months later, you will also get another 50 to 150 points. The second way you get points that turn into dollars is through the auto ship of the collectible coins. Okay, there's one. The standard is 15 points. The variety is 20 points, and the exclusive or the rarity coin is 30 points, which is typically a gold coin. All right, and that's where your residual income is. So whatever the collectible coin is, you're getting the standard, the variety, or the I forget the terminology right now, but that one is 30 points. They're for $309. Also, because you're a member, and you may even see that tonight on the corporate update every Monday night, at least 2 times a month, they would offer you very rare coin sales. That means only 10,000 of them in the world, and you get a chance to buy one. Maybe 5,000 in the world, you get a chance to buy one. And sometimes less than 100 of them in the world, and you get a chance to purchase one. All of those also come with points. And last but not least, everyone, whether you do the $199 or the $499, you will have your own e-commerce site. And when that e-commerce site allows a person that wants to test the waters, they want to fill the brick and kick the tires, you can send your replicating site link to them. They can purchase everything you purchase with a retail markup on it. When they check out, the company will split the difference with you on whatever the markup is. But if they order anything on your site that has points, those points will also go towards your commission. Okay, so those are the 4 ways you earn points that go into the compensation plan: the membership and the membership renewal, the auto ship or the collectible coin every month, the rare coin sales, and if someone purchased some on your e-commerce site that has points, those points will also turn into dollars. So here's the compensation. Here's the potential for you if you sign up on, no matter if you come in at the $199 or the $499. Oftentimes I have to clarify that. You can maximize the compensation plan at whatever level you come in at, okay? I'm a firm believer, let people get in where they fit in, okay? I'm not trying to make a buyer a builder. I'm not trying to make a builder a buyer. Let people get in where they fit in. You will have a successful business, okay? Now, here's what happens. The first level you reach, when you bring on your first 2, you place one left and one right, you're what is called an associate. As an associate, you can earn, the cap in the binary is $500 a week, okay? Now, that don't mean that you'll make that every single week. It's not a salary. It's a commission based upon your production. So by bringing on 2 people, you can make up to $500 a week, $2,000 a month, or $26,000 a year if you maxed it out every single week. Okay, if that's not enough side hustle for you, duplicate your success. You sponsor 4 people, so bring on 1 more left, 1 more right, and help that person, at least 1 person on your left and 1 person on your right, become an associate, and the computer promotes you to a copper. As a copper, you can now earn up to $1,000 a week. Now, some people think that the only way I'll make $1,000 a week is when I become a copper and I got 1,000 points on both sides. That is not the case. Whenever you personally sponsor 4 people, 2 left and 2 right, and at least 1 on each side that you personally sponsor, they become an associate, which means they have their left and their right. Now you can make up to $1,000 a week. If that's not enough for you, duplicate your success again, become a bronze. Bronze is simply 3 personally sponsored left, 3 personally sponsored right, and you've helped at least 1 on the left and 1 on the right become a copper. So here's the duplication part of this, ladies and gentlemen. The way the compensation plan works, you hit a rank and you help at least 1 person on the left and 1 person on the right also hit your same rank, and the computer will promote you to the next rank, okay? You hit the rank and help 1 person on both sides hit your same level of success, and you sponsor 1 more or 2 more, whatever the case may be, then the computer promotes you to the next level. All right, because a bronze is 3 personally sponsored left and 3 personally sponsored right. If that's not enough, duplicate your success again. Help 2 people that you personally sponsor become a bronze, and you personally sponsor 5 left and 5 right. So you already have 3 and 3 as a bronze. So that means you bring on 2 more left and 2 more right. The computer promotes you to a silver. As a silver, you can earn up to $3,500 on a weekly basis. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the promotion that's on the table, all right, is if you become a silver in 90 days or less, the company will reward you with your own 100-ounce silver bar. This is mine, ladies and gentlemen. I call her Big Bertha, okay? When I got mine, it was worth $1,500. Now it fluctuates between $3,000 and $3,500. I believe everybody needs to have their own Big Bertha. I name mine Big Bertha. You can name yours whatever you want to name, okay? All right? So here's the thing. That's what the company rewards you with, ladies and gentlemen. I would encourage everybody to get that, especially when we get to the point we can do one-on-one presentations in person again. Because I can tell you this, when I do a presentation at a Starbucks, at a Panera Bread, and I bring Big Bertha out of the bag, Big Bertha is undefeated, ladies and gentlemen. When I slap Big Bertha on the table, only thing I ask, are we using American Express, Visa, MasterCard, or Discover? Big Bertha is undefeated, okay? Everybody needs to have their own Big Bertha. And it's best if you win it and it comes out of your profit as opposed to your wages. All right? The next rank is what is called a gold. And that means you personally sponsored 8 left and 8 right. And one of those 8 on both sides, you've helped them become a silver. The computer promotes you to a gold. I was the first to do so in the field in June of, and at the time, that was the top of the compensation plan. Several months later, they added executive gold and presidential gold, and there are only 2 people right now at executive gold, and there's nobody at presidential gold. So if you think you've been invited too late to the party, relax. I mean, there's plenty of room at the top, ladies and gentlemen. But as a gold, that means I can earn up to $7,000 on a weekly basis. All I can tell you guys, it's a beautiful thing when a check shows up in the mailbox with a comma and some zeros behind it. That's all I can tell you. I want every one of you guys to experience that. Executive gold means you became a gold and you've helped one on your left, one on your right to also become gold. You've got 10 personally sponsored left, 10 personally sponsored right. But also at executive gold, you also have to have, in addition to that gold, you also have to have another bronze left and another bronze right. So executive gold is the first level that you have to have 4 leaders at certain levels to become an executive gold. All right. And then last but not least, and there's no one that's hit that, more than likely someone will hit that by the end of the year, definitely in the next 6 months, we should have a few of those. That's presidential gold. And a presidential goal is 14 personally sponsored left, 14 personally sponsored right, and an executive goal left, an executive goal right, and a silver left and a silver right. At that level, you can make up to $12,500 a week or up to $50,000 a month. And that's the top of the comp plan right now. I do know, ladies and gentlemen, that once we get enough people to executive goal and presidential goal, they've already assured us that they will raise the bar. Okay? So that's the incentive. So for those of you that may be used to making $60,000, $100,000 a month, all I can tell you, you need to get the presidential goal and help a few more people there. That would be the next enhancement in the compensation plan. Okay? All right. So
Amazing. Amazing.
Okay, these are all the benefits, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm gonna open up the floor. You have the potential to earn commissions and residual income for the rest of your life. Every single month, you get a collectible coin that, by definition, is an asset. We used to have travel discount cards. Now we have the 7K Advantage that not only includes hotels, rental cars, dream vacation packages, it also includes cruises, airlines, retail establishments, as well as restaurants. Okay, I mean they just keep adding icing to the cake, ladies and gentlemen. You get access to very limited and rare coins just because you're a member. The 1099 tax benefits, that alone, ladies and gentlemen, makes what we do make sense. Imagine collecting an asset every month that you get a chance to write off. There's no way you lose. One of my business partners, Mr. Ron Austin, who's helped start Runners Group. One of the things I love about him, he's an 18-year veteran of the space. He noticed right off the bat, there's no way anybody gets hurt. Because at the end of the day, you're getting an asset by definition. That irregardless of what happens to the company, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you have something that still has value. That's something that very few companies out there can say. If your 401k has become a 40k, there's a way to back that with gold, ladies and gentlemen, to this amazing company. They partnered up, $1 billion company. All you do is click on it. There's a phone number. They handle that transaction for you. There's a healthcare program through Aetna, just because you're a member. And they've extended it now for group rates. So if you know of small mom and pop shop that need to have their own healthcare program, ladies and gentlemen, you can now market that to them. There's somebody in 7K that will give them a quote. And if they sign on board, and as well as yourself, that's another way you can get points now. Okay, that's an addition right now. So if the individual does it, that's 15 points. If a family does it, that's 20 points. Every month they pay their premium. Those points will also go towards your commission. And if you know some small businesses or school districts or whatever, if they sign up, the company will give a quote to them. If they sign up 100 people, 200 people, if they sign up every month they pay their premium, those points will go on your pay leg to help you cycle. So I want you to understand, this thing is getting, as my grandma used to say, this thing is getting gooder and gooder, okay? All right, and last but not least, you get a chance to buy gold and silver at Member Direct price, okay? To me, that's the biggest benefit. You get a chance to do that because keep in mind, the company was designed so that everyday people can purchase gold and silver. Because here's the truth of the matter. The average person, when you mention gold and silver, they check out. In their mind, it is the rich man's game and a game of kings. But no longer, because of this model here, all we've simply done, all 7K members did, ladies and gentlemen, was put together a business model that we're all familiar with. Because I'm oftentimes asked, do you sell the silver? Do you sell the gold? All I do is sell membership. That's it. I'm going to sell your membership to buy. I want you to imagine having a membership, a Sam's Club membership, but when you go to that store, when you go online, all you see is gold and silver, wholesale and retail, and you can shop till you drop based upon what you can afford. That's what we do. That's what we sell, ladies and gentlemen. So that being said, I'm going to open up the floor for any kind of Q&A. And if you want to unmute yourself, I'll be glad to entertain any kind of question company that I've been blessed to be a part of.
That was amazing. That's all I can say, Tony. Every time I hear it, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. I'm actually gonna be like working, getting more people in. Before the recording, I had a gentleman say, hold the phone, I'm coming in. I said, well, jump on the Zoom. It was fun. No questions. Wow.
I try to say it as simple as I possibly can.
Yes.
I'm oftentimes reminded from Albert Einstein, who said, if you cannot say it simply, it's because you probably don't understand. So I try to make it as simple as I possibly can.
Absolutely. We have a person that's unmuted. So if you want to go ahead and ask your question. Maybe not. Okay. Maybe it's a person.
I'm going to stop sharing my screen so I can look at everybody.
All right. Cool. Oh, I know there's questions out there because I get them a lot. It'll be like this after the Zoom, bung, 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 you know, like, okay, what about the, you know, so ask them now, guys. This is our special guest, Tony, and he's just simply amazing. I love it every time we do a Zoom together. It's just really a great energy that he has. So definitely, guys, ask any questions that you have. Maybe some like, okay, so they're a 4-year-old company backed by the Better Business Bureau. I want a lot of people to understand that.
Sure.
Yep. So I know when we first started, we actually checked into all that. NGC, PCGS, you know, things like that. I mean, those are all the certified bodies that actually take these coins and then they certify them.
Right. Because keep in mind, we have two types of coin, the wholesale and retail. The wholesale, which is called bullion, those are coins like this here. This is how the coin, that's what it's called, the bullion. Our claim to fame. If you're a member, you get a chance to buy this kind of stuff here, or your own Big Bertha at Member Direct price. Okay,
I'm gonna get that Big Bertha, yeah.
Hey,
I think I'm gonna call it. Coin. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call it yet, but it's gonna be my friend. I'll probably sleep, have it underneath my pillow. It makes you feel warm and fuzzy when you have these in your hand, you know.
Oh, 100%. Now the numismatic coins you see Tammy has in her hand, and I have a lot of them. The numismatic coins, the way that process works, those coins never touch a human hand unless it has a special glove on. They come directly from the mint, and they go to a third-party grading company, which is called a numismatist, okay? And what they do, they look at it under 5 times magnification. There are no smears, no dings, no dents. They give it the highest rating of a 70, encapsulate it, put a serial number on it. It is considered the best of the best, okay?
Mm-hmm. Very pretty. I mean, you can almost do your makeup on it. No, I'm just kidding.
Go ahead, Justin.
How soon are they going to be adding more coins to the website?
They will. Right now, we went through some of the same challenges as all the other companies. When the pandemic hit, the stock market went crazy, gold and silver prices went crazy. So we were, we were only putting on the site what we could get a hold of. We refused to play the game that. So a lot of companies out there, they'll take your money before, and knowing that it's going to take 30 days or 60 days to deliver. Every time they put stuff on the website, that means you're going to get it within a week's time, okay? And so they'd much rather play the game of showing out of stock or whatever, as opposed to allowing you, taking your money and you having to wait 30 days or 60 days. So just understand in the next 30 days, you'll see it stock. Like before the pandemic hit, it was very rare for you to go on their site and not see the availability for everything they had on the site. So great question, Justin.
There was a lot available till the election, and then pretty much since then it's been wiped out.
100%.
Yeah, and for members, like Tony said, don't forget you can get on the corporate update tonight, have a shot at the rare coins. I think it's fun how they do that and everything like that. And also they acknowledge the people that rank up. And so in my, let's see, how many days now have I been in? I went from associate to copper to bronze, and I'm so 4 people away from silver. So I'm pretty excited about that. I just, I want people to understand something. This is a team build. Okay. So I've been doing team builds and things like that for 10 years. And my nickname was Team Tammy. Now it's the Fearless Mama. But the thing is, guys, we're here as a community to help one another. It's not, this is me. This is we. So the way that they have set up this comp plan and also the team build is that we're able to help other people say, hey, listen, give them ideas about how to get their 2 people, or, simply just make a friend. And so our strategy sessions and our Zoom sessions, like we did one last night, people got to meet one another, and it's just really a lot of fun. It's a lot different, and it's not like all the other business opportunities I've been in the past, because you know what it's like, very competitive, and so they've made it really, like Tony said in the beginning, just really to help the average person get into gold and silver assets, but also learn how to do a team build and how to work together. And who doesn't need that right now? I know I love making new friends all the time. We got 35 friends on this Zoom, and now they have been touched like, wow, there's something else out there, instead of always feeling stuck. One of the worst things in life is to actually feel stuck. Okay. I've been there, done that. I had mortgage broker company. I had to lay off 22 people when 9/11 happened. I mean, I've been through a lot of stuff, but I can tell you right now, when you have a community of people supporting you, it's way easier. It was just myself and my husband. And then, it's like, oh no, like we don't have anybody, to kind of go to. Now it's like, I messaged Tony. Hey, Tony, can you do a spur of the moment Zoom tonight? He's like, yes, I'd love to. So can you guys imagine this kind of amazing community and the company that they have? I've never been a part of anything like that. And I just really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, Tony, because it really does makes it such a difference in everybody's life here tonight.
Not a problem. I see Mike has a question, Mike Charlie.
Oh, sure.
Yes, he said the white papers, can this be done from any country? All transactions done in USD. Okay, right now we're in 5 countries: United States, Canada, UK, Australia, and Singapore. Okay, and so if anybody if they're in that country or they have an address in that country, they can do business. Okay, and so right now everything is in USD, but eventually after being in every country for about 6 months, they would be able to convert it into their particular currency. So I hope that answered that for you, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Tammy, it's Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you? You're the one I was talking about.
Good. Yeah.
My
Okay,
good
just
friend
real
from
quick,
California. How are
right. You know me, I don't have a question because, I mean, and I want to say thank you to Mr. Hubbard. That was a wonderful, wonderful presentation. Very clear cut, no frills, right to the point. Explain the, just, everything about it. And you know me, Tammy, I just want to get involved in everything. So, I'm doing everything on my end so I can make it happen. But I think it was great. And if I could sing a song about it, it would be "You'll Never Find a Precious Metal Like Mine." So, that's just the way it is.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I love that. We got to play that now. Now that song is stuck in my head. Maybe Rick will bring it up on YouTube on his... Yeah, that's amazing. Now you and your wife are kind of like stuck on this, and like Bob and I got the bug, and everybody's getting the bug, to really do the 7Ks metals. And in your industry, just so everybody knows, I've known Bobby for quite a few years now, and he knows that once I hit on something, he knows that I don't stop. So
absolutely.
It's going to be like I'm taking everybody with me, like a big hug, like a big virtual hug here tonight. Like everybody's coming with me, whether you want to or not.
Yeah, if it can help anybody, just, anybody that's on this Zoom, I can certainly attest to Tammy's not only honesty, her integrity, and anytime I've gotten involved with anything under Tammy, rest assured, I have the benefits of it. So anybody that's on the fence or whatever, just I know you don't know me, but please take my word. With Tammy and even just meeting, Mr. Hubbard, I mean, it's a win-win situation. These are people of integrity. These are real people. They're not fake. These are real people, and their heart's desire is to help people make it. It really is. I am a product of that.
Oh, thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
If anyone has any other input, we'd love to hear from you guys. Otherwise, we will wrap it up. I know Mr. Hubbard has another Zoom. I call him Tony. And we're on first name basis now. And we're going to have a lot more fun, I'm telling you. And next event, I promise I'll be there. I just have my bulldog, and like I can't find a babysitter, and it was like last minute. But hey, I'm going to be there in the next one, so I can't wait. I'll pick up that silver.
Let me say this, Tim, before I have to jump on another Zoom, is that I would encourage all of you guys that are members already to, if you can't be there this week, we have a regional event that's going to be there in Idaho Falls. They're going to do it at a movie theater. They've rented out the whole theater, and so they can do the social distancing thing. They have 7 rooms that'll seat 150 to 300 people, so they'll allow so many in every room, spaced out. And then everybody gets a chance to look at the big screen in that room. So there will be several of us. I'll be there. It'll be a few hundred of us there in person, but also the company is doing a virtual. So for $10, you can see that from 11 to 5 Mountain Time on Saturday. So I would definitely encourage you guys to get that part. That's the next best thing to being there. But let me share some, why I'm so passionate about this company, ladies and gentlemen, is this. Again, I share with you guys, I'm a 16-year veteran of the space. And I have many friends that are in health and wellness companies. And I tell people, when it comes to network marketing, they all make money, but they don't all necessarily make sense. And here's what I mean by that. You see, it never made sense to me to have a product that's 3 to 5 times the price of something that I could literally go to Walmart to get the exact same thing. That never made sense to me. But what made sense to me was that I always get a chance to get an asset every month at Member Direct price. And if you've been in the industry for a couple of years, ladies and gentlemen, you always dread getting a phone call if a company fails or whatever. You always dread getting a phone call. People blame you. Why did you get me involved? Because they got a garage qualified with a bunch of products that have expired or whatever the case may be. Now, I've been of my 16 years in the network marketing. The last 8 years of that have been with gold and silver. And in 8 years, ladies and gentlemen, I have yet to get that phone call for someone to call me and say, you know what, I'm so upset with you because I opened up a drawer and I got several $1,000s worth of gold and silver. I'm mad with you because you allowed me to collect several $1,000s worth of gold. I have yet to get that phone call, and I don't think I ever will, ladies and gentlemen. So I want you to understand, that's why I'm passionate to share this with everybody I know. My mom and my dad are both in the business. I have siblings. I have my children, my entire, immediate family, my wife, my children. They're all in the business because, again, I know there's no way you can get hurt. I mean, I'm teaching my children how to save in gold and silver. My youngest, they know over the next several years they'll have several $1,000s worth of assets, something I can pass on from generation to generation. So I have no hesitation because, again, our product is not as good as gold, ladies and gentlemen. It's literally silver and gold. So there's no way you can lose. So don't hesitate. And for those of you that have the crypto, understand this here. Maybe you don't know this. Once you're a member, if you have Bitcoin, you can actually buy the physical gold and silver, the bullion, with Bitcoin. The company will allow you to do that. So
Yeah.
So that's another thing. If you have friends that are real big in crypto, let them know if they want to put some of that in the physical gold and silver. Once they get a membership, they can buy physical gold and silver with Bitcoin. Okay. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, hats off to you, Tammy. You're growing an amazing team. I see some
Thank you.
amazing leaders. I look forward to seeing
Aren't
you
they
guys.
amazing?
As Zig Ziglar said, not just at the top, but over the top. God bless. We'll see you guys soon.
Yay, everyone give Tony a clap. That was awesome. Thank you, Tony. I'll see you on the update.
Most definitely.
All right, thanks. That was amazing. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording, and then I'll stay on for anyone that wants to get joined, or if you want to contact me personally, make sure you do get back to the person that invited you here to the Zoom. This has been an amazing Zoom. This is the Fearless Crew. I'm going to just go ahead and end the recording.